Hello! I'm here to talk to you about something that is really important to me: firearms. I understand that some of you might be asking, do I really need another handgun in my collection? And the answer is, it depends. But if you're looking for one that will work flawlessly, you've come to the correct place. I've been putting some of the leading competitors to the test, and I must admit that the results have been quite good. Let's discuss the handguns you ought to own based on their performance. Have you prepared? Carry gun attitudes are like armpits. Everyone has one, and they all smell the same. Since Al Gore created the internet, there has been a heated debate about the greatest handgun for carrying and the ammunition to go with it. There's no suggestion that this conversation will conclude soon, unless everyone concurs that I am correct, that is. Here are some of the best options for carrying weapons while the options are still open. The revolver is the best choice for a handgun while you're out in the field hunting, hiking, exploring, or any other wilderness environment. The double-action revolver may be less common nowadays, but it is still a strong option for self-defense. Number 5. Smith & Wesson J-Frame Revolver. Gun dudes are supposed to chat about 1911s, fire Glocks, and carry J-frames. This handgun is not a good pick, according to the internet's current collective wisdom. I apologize, but don't go with the crowd. Seeking the reality when ready to leave the house, almost always grab my Model 340 Smith & Wesson 357 Magnum. Yes, the one that internet tactards claim will result in your street murder. Having a revolver implies we'll be prepared, which is important when carrying a gun. Unexpectedly, many serious shooters now engage in essentially the same behavior. Number 4. Ruger 1911 Commander. Over a century after its creation, John Browning's masterpiece is still among the most well-liked models of fighting pistols, due to the fact that many seasoned shooters still think that physics still applies, and that a larger cartridge has stronger impact than plastic Tupperware weapons that still predominate the market, and that a larger cartridge has stronger impact than plastic Tupperware weapons that still predominate the market. Many shooters prefer it. Number 3. Ruger LCP Pistol. Around the same time that shall issue concealed carry laws began to spread across the nation, the small polymer frame guns that fire .380 ACP became common. The Kel-Tec P3AT was the catalyst. The LCP was introduced by Ruger in 2008, and with the help of Ruger's powerful marketing apparatus, it quickly rose to the top of handgun rankings. It later sparked a revolution in small .380 handguns. The little gun is portable, affordable, and easy to carry. The .380 ACP isn't a powerhouse, but it works well enough most of the time. Number 2. Glock 23 Handgun. This is the commander-sized handgun from Glock. Since it is smaller than full-size firearms, carrying it is simple without sacrificing power. Though many gunmen still support defensive cartridges that begin with a 4, the model G19 and 9mm is probably more widely used. The G23 and 40 Smith & Wesson has a 14 cartridge capacity and a small design that is pleasant to carry all day. Many knowledgeable gun owners still choose it as their go-to carry weapon. Number 1. Charter Armed Bulldog. David Berkowitz, alias Son of Sam, and the .44 caliber killers, utilized the Bulldog during his terrorizing spree in New York City in the summer of 1976, earning its 15 minutes of fame. That incident serves as yet another example of how the shooter, rather than the gun, determine whether a weapon is used for good or evil. It was unfortunate that the fine folks of New York were denied access to the same firearm. There you have it, brethren. The handguns you ought to own based on performance. Hope this video has helped you narrow down some options and gain some insight into what you look for in a firearm. As you handle firearms, keep in mind that safety always comes first and that you should never accept anything less than the best results. These handguns are a fantastic addition to any collection, regardless of your level of shooting experience. Please share your ideas in the comments section after watching. Till then, be cautious and have fun shooting.